Hi everyone. We're just gonna do some Excel activities today and try to follow me. I am just going to start these very, very slowly. Go to my Dropbox and download the Absolute spreadsheet. The first screen you will see is this one here, but it's not the first thing you should do. You should just scroll back all the way to exercise 1 and first of all understand the spreadsheet. What we've got salad dressing company selling items of bottles a day, and notice, and then this is their sale price. Initially, if you wanted to calculate the revenue per day, notice it's on row 3, and the actual revenue per day goes underneath revenue per day column, which is kept on column F. So click on the cell that you want the calculation to go on for Monday, okay, and you will start with equals the number of items that you sold per that day, and just select C3. Please do not type this, select it, and press star from your keyboard. This is on the right hand side. You can find one on the numerical pad or above 8 if you hold down shift key. After star, you select your price per day, click on price per day and press enter. This will return the correct value, but notice you won't be able to use autofill, and you must do everything all over again by going on to enter, selecting the item for Tuesday, press star and multiplying it by the bottle price per day, press enter. You could see why this is not the best approach, because it will take me a while to enter all these values in. The quicker way would be, okay, if I deleted this item here and went back to my first calculation, notice C10, that's the one in green, holds a constant value, the price, whereas C3 is changing. On Tuesday it's C4, on Wednesday it's C5, so on and so forth. So I could easily use, by clicking on C10 and then clicking on F4, this is called absolute referencing. Now I am referring to my price in an absolute way by making it always the same for every day by inserting dollar signs. Okay, press enter, and all you have to do now, autofill to get the final price. It's also possible to do it here for the monthly sales. You click on the monthly sale and click on your January and simply observe the formula. You will find C10 is used as well, and you must keep C10 in an absolute way, and press F4 to see to do $2 signs before and after, and that will enable you to use autofill for the rest of the calculations. And this is the second way of doing autofill. If you double click on the arrow, it should allow you to fill it all the way down, but my computer is not working for that for some strange reason, but it will work on your one. And then here I'm going to have to repeat the same thing all over again, F4, enter and autofill for the rest of the formulas. Exercise 2 is the same. This time you're expected to do it, okay, row by row for each month. It's the same thing, so I must enter, start with equal sign, click on the number of items that I sell that day or that month. In this case it's the month, multiply it with the star sign, and the price is right there, and I'm clicking on them and to make the calculation really fast, but I am about to autofill. So autofill I must keep if something is not changing. I must use absolute referencing, and in this case, a quick observation, I know cell B6 is not changing. I click on B6 and click on F4, and this means I have actually now referred to my sale price in an absolute way. It will not change, and I could use autofill. Press enter, and notice, okay, I have a nice sum there, and all I have to do, autofill all the way down for the rest of the months. Okay, exercise 3. Here we are trying to find a new price for all the items that we sell, and it's done very, very quickly by inserting equal sign and clicking on the previous price, the original price, and then multiplying it by 110%. This is a 10% increase on the price, and it will give us the final sale price of that item. Press enter, but notice I want to use autofill, and for me to do that, which cell is not changing? I need to decide. C4 is not changing, therefore click on C4. You can click here or there, it's the same thing, and press F4, and notice you've got $2 press enter, and now you're ready to autofill. Go to exercise 4. It is a simple exercise. If you click on where you see values, we are trying to ask you to identify what's wrong with your spreadsheet, and if you double click on the value, immediately you see there's a blue and a green area. These areas have no meaning to the Excel, and you can't perform calculations on them because they're not actually referring to any value. Therefore, E2 must be E4, you can see, and it's immediately actually now over a value, and C5 must be on D5, and you could see it's on 3000, so my values are correct and I am getting a value. If I actually use my autofill function, I am getting the rest of the values, and you must do this for the rest of the sheet, and notice here we are, it's all done correctly. Optional 1, you're expected to use what you've learned and fill in the table here, and I would like to see values in here. Option number 2 is the same. Again, this table must be completed, but account for the mortgage. So the first formula here is taking from your income, your expenses, and then your mortgage. You must understand the maths behind it before you can perform these operations. And then option 3 is more of the same thing, but this time we do have a function that we must use. It's called a PMT function, which I am not going to discuss it today. Okay, good luck with all these activities. If you finished all of them, move on to the other 2 spreadsheets, and it will get gradually harder and harder, and you must start planning your second assignment from today. Okay, once again, good luck, and if you have any issues, come and see me, but the idea here is you must try to solve the problem yourself first before coming to see me. Okay, bye.